Hi, my name is Astronaut. Welcome to Blueprints. I've seen some popular content creators play this recently, and it was something that really looked intriguing to me, and I thought I would give it a shot. If I really enjoyed this, it might become a series on the channel, but we shall see. I know very little about this. I kind of know a little bit about what maybe the concept is, but I'm excited to get into it. Dog You Bomb presents, in association with Raw Fury. Okay. Oh, we got some thunderclouds. Game by Tonda Rose. Okay. Hello. Who are you?
I,
Oh,
Herbert S. Sinclair of the
okay.
Mount Holly estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Okay.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones,
Is that
son
us?
of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
Okay. That sounds pretty cool.
The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Well, I
The
think that might be
location
difficult.
of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor,
Okay.
but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
A
Should my
timely manner.
grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Uh-oh. I wonder what a timely
With
manner means.
whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
Okay.
Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay. Blueprints. Alright. A little hyped. Pretty cool intro. And there's the manor. A lot of art styles, a lot of building blocks being used here. Very interesting. Oh, we're going in. Okay. 50 steps. What does that mean? So, as I said at the top of this is Blueprints. Again, know very little about this, but it seems like we're the grandnephew and we need to find this 46th room. 50 steps. I don't know exactly what that stands for. Maybe if I look around a little bit. Nothing in the front here. Oh, hello. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one footstep. Okay. When you no longer have any footsteps left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. Okay, interesting. So I have 50 opportunities to find rooms, or I guess depending on if you have to backtrack, that's even less. But at most 50. Okay. Open only in the event of my death. Well, sounds like you're dead. Oh, next page. Okay. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, There are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estates from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. I don't suspect any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and you will go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay. Interesting. What is this? That's a blueprint. Whoa! Okay, the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing right trigger. Okay. Ah. Antechamber. Is this room 46? Is that what our goal is? And we start here in the entrance hall. Okay. This doesn't seem so bad. Grandfather clock. Is this Herbert? A queen of diamonds. An ace of spades. I feel like this game might be very detail-oriented, and so I'm kind of trying to just pick out every little thing. We got maybe some finches here. Some walking sticks and canes. Okay, well, let's figure out what lies beyond these doors, shall we? Select a room to draft. Okay. We can choose a bedroom, and a bedroom gives us whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. We have not lost any steps yet, but I also feel like essentially when you go through this room entirely, you don't lose any steps because it's giving you 2. You need 2 to enter and exit. So yeah, it's a net neutral when you go into that room essentially. A closet's a dead end, it looks like, but it gives you 2 items. I wonder what kind of items you can get. In a hallway, it looks like there's one entrance into the hallway, and then there's one going straight and one to the right. Let's check out the hallway. I think it'll give me the most opportunities to move from here, because we know our steps are limited. I want to backtrack as little as possible. A crowbar. Okay. Oh, hello. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Okay, so some of these doors can be locked, I assume. We're in the West Wing. Right, I assume that the left side is the West Wing. Okay, so not always a guarantee, then, that I'll be able to draft from here. Let's keep going right. We have a nook, and that gives us a key. So if a door is locked, we'll be able to unlock it with a key. That sounds like something very important and very useful. The guest bedroom, it doesn't look like there's any other way to go, but we get 10 footsteps. And in the storeroom's also a dead end, but it gets a lot more supplies. We get a key, a diamond or a gem, and a coin. I mean, I just feel like if I was gonna... This is tough. If I choose the nook, I get only the key, but then I get another way to go. But I also have another way to go in this hallway, too. Let's get the storeroom. I want all those supplies. Let's see what's going on in here. Okay, there's the coin. Got a lot of paintings, a lot of drawings. Specifically, these look like hand drawings. There's the key. There's a gem somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. Is there anything else in this room? I don't know if I, can find other things, or if those are the things that I'll only ever find, and I'm guaranteed those things. Okay. Alright, we got those supplies. Let's go here now. We have 47 steps, so that took 2 steps away going in and out of that room. We have to really keep that in mind. Alright. Oh, yeah, see, that's kind of tough now. We can't go immediately to the left anymore. None of these give us that option. But there's a spare room, which just basically works as a hallway. There's a lavatory or a bathroom, but doesn't give us anything, it seems, and there's no other way. And then closet has 2 items, but doesn't go anywhere either. I think I'm going to go to spare room. I don't want to backtrack just yet. Let's see. Is there anything in here? Got some paint. Tape. Okay, nothing in here. Let's go ahead and draft a new room. Okay, we've got the nook again. We got the guest bedroom again. And the corridor. The corridor is always left unlocked. So no matter what, corridor door will be unlocked for me. I don't know. Man, this is tough. I feel like if I go straight again, I'm really limiting myself to going to the far left of the wing. I think Nook is the right thing to do here, and I get another key out of it. Although, I might box myself in on the edge, too. We'll take that risk. We'll take the risk. Okay. Oh, that's a nice, cozy little spot. Very sweet. Very cool. Okay. Like a cake display or something. There's our other key. A necktie. That's interesting. Okay. A journey noteworthy. As you continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay. That's very interesting that beside is a different font than everything else here. I guess I should get a notebook. Be right back. Okay. So I gotta take notes. I guess I could open just a notepad on my computer, but you know, the game wants me to write stuff down, so I'm gonna do it this way. It seems more immersive for me. What exactly should I be taking notes of, though, I guess is the real question. Like, should I be taking notes of what these drawings are? Should I take notes of what chess pieces I see in these rooms? Is stuff like that going to matter later on? I'm not sure. I think we still have so many steps to go. We're just going to press onward first, for now. Okay, West Wing Hall is going to solve all the problems that I just had about boxing myself in. That seems like the best way to go. The pantry gives us 4 coins, and it still gives us a way to go too. I want to make sure that I can see whatever I can get down here. I think that's probably smart. I just want to maximize my opportunity to get stuff. And maybe, we've gotten guest bedroom a lot. Maybe I can get guest bedroom down there. I don't know. We'll do West Wing Hall, though. Okay, more birds. That looks more like a crow this time than the finches in the front. There's a rowboat, a wooden rowboat, and a man in it. There's another note here. Let's read it. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any blah 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 may draft blah blah blah. Okay. That would corroborate the original note saying that some West Wing doors will be locked. Because if the West Wing is closed, then some of those doors will be locked. Okay. Interesting. We got boarded up windows. Makes sense based on the note. We're gonna get this dead end first. Okay, the bedroom doesn't really help at all here because we're in a dead end. We're never gonna walk back through this. The lavatory, again, dead end, but doesn't give us anything. What's this observatory? Oh, there's a gem requirement. Do I have enough gems? Does it only cost 1? Plus 1 star for each time you've drafted the observatory. I don't know what that means. Should we figure out what that means? I think so. Okay, I don't have any gems. It costs 1 gem. Okay. Very cool, very cool. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Okay. Preface. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. Interesting. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. Okay, North Star gives us +1 gold. Okay. And so I assume, because it says every time we draft it, we get another star. So do we start at the North Star and we get 1 gold for this? Maybe. The twins, 2 ranks have been added to the entrance hall. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. Okay, I assume trunks might be full of goodies. Okay. The Slice, +3 steps. Dimundus Minor, +1 gem, so we get the gem back for drafting the room. Interesting. Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Okay. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. I wonder if, because we haven't encountered any food yet, but based on that, I wonder if food will be a source of extra footsteps as like a stamina meter. Okay, food equals good. Clavis the Key, +1 key. Dimundus Major, +5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common today. The Sale, everything is 50% off today. So there are some rooms that will offer purchases. Probably with the gold. That makes sense. Florealis, Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. So are green rooms like nature outside, like maybe a courtyard, or the pool room, right? Maybe the pool is outside. Okay. And special flowers, I have no idea what that means. Okay, and also this is 15 stars, this is 20. Okay. Yeah, 7, 8, 11, 12. Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then skips 6, goes to 7, 8. Skips 9 and 10 to 11, 12 to 15 to 20. Okay. Good thing I caught that at the end there. Is this the moon? Maybe it's supposed to be. Got an airplane. In the sky. We got a globe. Okay, we can spin the globe. Fun. Those are cool bookends. Uranus, perhaps. A bigger globe. Okay. Doesn't do anything. We have a knight chess piece over there that I missed before. These are blueprints. That looks exactly like this. I wonder if E. Okay. So how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? 9 ranks? That would make sense. 9 ranks by 5 rows is 45. Okay. 9 ranks by 5 rows. And according to this, I'm going to actually draw a diagram here. We've gotten a lot of information from this one room. So row 2, column 1 it's got an E on it. I don't know what that means. Maybe we'll figure that out at some point. This is our entrance here. 1, 3 is the entrance. And this, what is this room called? The antechamber. Antechamber is at 9-3. That was the other room that we started with. Okay. Is there anything up here? Okay, I have to spin that. Yeah, because it's not facing the correct direction. How do I... Oh, wait a second. Okay, it can't go any further. I wonder if I control the direction down. Yeah, this bigger wheel must be... Okay, and let's take a look. Okay, so that's the North Star, so we're gonna get 1 coin after this, right? So we're at 1. Okay, gained 1 coin. Don't know what you can buy yet, but that could be very good for us, of course. That was a fun room, very interesting room. Okay, let's press onward. We got candlesticks again, we got a heater. Okay. Chapel. Whenever you enter chapel, lose 1 coin. Well, I don't think we're quite prepared for that kind of sacrifice yet. Guest bedroom plus 10. I don't want to do that yet. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Okay, but that requires a gem. And we don't have any more gems. I think we're kind of forced to do guest bedroom here. I don't want to do chapel yet. Because if I enter the chapel, I don't think I'm going to be able to enter the chapel if I run out of coins. It only says whenever you enter, so I'm not going to lose one as I exit. But that means I only have 1 opportunity to come back this way. Maybe there's a coin in here, and that'll help. I don't want to box this in yet, but that's 10 extra steps. And we're not running low yet. That might be more useful later on if I get it later on. I'm going to do the chapel. Oh, that's kind of ominous. I don't like this. Okay, we lost a coin. We got bishop. We got statues. We got stained glass. We got... Is that like a chef? Like a pizza chef? A farmer? Like a polo player? And they're labeled 2. 5 is a maid. Okay, where's 1? That's 7. 1. 1 is another like farmer or a tiller. And then 2 is over here. That's a pizza chef or some kind of chef. 3's right here. 3 is a farmer. 4, that's 6. This is 4. Like a chimney sweep. 5 is back here. Yeah, 5 was the maid. 6 is over here. 6 is the polo player or horse rider / equestrian. And then 7 is like the king or a knight. I'll say queen. Looks more like a queen. Okay, so I'll just put royalty. Interesting. I wonder if those change. We have statues here. I'm not sure exactly what they're meant to be. Looks like someone of the papacy. Looks like someone of royalty. I don't know what that is. And someone of knowledge, maybe? I don't know. Interesting. Tons of candles. A goblet. A bishop piece. Nothing on these pews. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I think we're done in here. Now, again, I only have 1 coin, so I wonder if I should see what I can draft out of these 2. And if I can get a room with some coins, that would be very useful. Let's see. A den gives us +1 gem. A courtyard requires gems. We can't do that. And then the corridor is always left unlocked. I might do den just in case. Let's see. Oh, I must have drawn 4 plans. Okay. I'm going to select a den. But I'm not going to enter yet. I need to see what's over here. Oh, man. A parlor as a puzzle piece. So is there like a puzzle game in there? Does it give me coins, perhaps? Do I get coins from the game? Guest bedroom again, 10's footsteps. Not interested yet. Closet gives us 2 items. Can those items be coins? That might be the most useful right now. I don't know exactly what the parlor game ensues. If we get coins for completing a riddle or something. I'm going to do closet. And that's okay, because we don't need to go... We don't need the opportunity to go up from this anyway, because we have the den. So closet might give us coins. We're going to root for coins. Otherwise I might be fucked. Okay, we have a die. A single ivory die. While drafting, you may use a die to roll for new floor plans. Okay. That can help us acquire more coins. There's supposed to be one other item in here. Got a bowler hat. Some clothing. It's like some kind of cot. Shoes? A pair of running shoes occasionally save footsteps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. I don't know how often that occurs, but that could be useful later on. But I didn't get a coin, and so I'm going to be broke. And I won't be able to come back in here unless I get a coin. I need to get another coin somewhere in the den. But I do have a die I could re-roll if I don't get one. Okay. Alright, we are broke. We may have fucked ourselves, but we'll see. Okay. Alright. Go into the den. Oh, this is even cozier. How lovely. We've got a pawn. A very large clock. A bathtub. Some kind of flask. Or test tube. We have another clock. They're showing the same times. Anything here? Oh, is this another gem? Oh yeah, it said we get another gem, yeah. Almost forgot. We have a lot of clocks in this room. It's a little weird. Nice, cozy fireplace. Can I examine the couch? Maybe there's something under the cushions. Let's draft here first. This door's locked. Okay, so another one to corroborate that this west wing has locked doors. It's our first one so far, but we have 2 keys. So I'm going to unlock. I guess I could have checked what the other one gives us first. Okay, lavatory we don't want. Nursery requires gems. There's no other way to go, but whenever we draft a bedroom, gain 5 footsteps. I don't know how useful that is right now. Whereas now I'm much more inclined to try the parlor in the chance that I get more coins. So I'm going to try the parlor. Oh, hello. Okay. We got some boxes here. Okay, nothing here. Nothing on the seats. Hello, uncle. What is this? It's like a wind-up key. Oh, it is. So, rather curious wind-up key. A component of the parlor game. Okay. May the 2nd. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game that I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game, when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with the guests, should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. M. Lowry equals friend. Okay, here are the rules to the game. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. So at least one box that displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, and the other 2 are always empty. So only one box ever has a prize, and there will always be at least one box with true statements and one box with false statements. Okay. What's the blue box? There are 3 boxes in this room. That's true. There are 2 boxes in this room are empty. That is also true. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. Okay. Okay. This means, because this is true. 2 boxes are always empty. Right? 2 boxes are always empty. The other 2 are always empty. So that is the truth. There are 3 boxes in this room. that is also true. There are 3 boxes in the room. Therefore, this one is lying. Even though it says it's one of the 2 empty boxes, this one has to be lying because the other 2 are telling the truth, and at least one is always lying. I'm going to unlock this one. Okay, 2 gems. How about it? We have 3 gems in total now. Like a rocking horse kind of thing. We have an abstract, maybe another puzzle thing. A teapot, a pawn, some kind of urn. Okay. Is there anything associated with this painting? No? Okay. We're gonna press onward. We have 3 gems now. I'm much more comfortable spending gems at this point. Bedroom, guest bedroom, dining room. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Interesting. I assume, again, when we're talking about food, that must equal stamina increase. And that's the plus that the dining room gives us. However, we're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're in rank 6. We would be in rank 6. So we're not quite close to that yet. I don't know how useful that's going to be. But it gives us different routes. That's the other thing to keep in mind. I might need to do that because we're still not pressed for steps, and I might be playing this completely wrong because of the steps thing. We'll see how this goes, but I'm going to do dining room. We're at rank 6. Okay. Place settings. Another pawn. Oh, man, I really wonder if those chess pieces have more meaning. It's an interesting chair. A tag that says 10. That, look, some of the general stuff, like the necktie, doesn't seem like it has meaning, but that, if anything, has meaning right there. It's like a coastline, cliffside. Anything else in this room? We got some wine glasses. There's the dish. Okay, nothing else in this room, but it gives us opportunities, which is what I like. And we're still in the West Wing. This will bring us back to the center. I kind of like that idea and that approach. We still also have that one spot that would connect to the dining room and the den. Again, a different way. I did just have kind of a little epiphany there. Well, maybe not even an epiphany, but just a theory. I wonder how many of these rooms on this left side, because I've only done the left side so far. I wonder how many of these are only available on the left side, if that's even one of the things that can happen. That's an interesting thing to consider. I guess this doesn't really matter yet, but if we do proceed toward the middle here, then that maybe has some kind of impact on what we're going to see. I'm curious. I want to know. So we're going to go toward this. We're going to see what we can do on the right side, or on the left side first. It's locked. I don't want to spend my key yet. Okay, here's an interesting theory. What I'm going to do, and this is going to cost steps, which is annoying. It's not locked from this side. That is exactly why I did that. I needed to see if it was locked from both ways. That is huge. Well, maybe it's not huge. Maybe that door is still locked even when I draft. There's food for sale in the kitchen, but it requires a gem to open. I have a wealth of gems at my disposal right now. I'm not necessarily concerned about my gem supply, and it's worth but I don't have coins. I don't have any coins, and I need coins to buy food probably. Damn. Although, aesthetically as well, it makes a lot of sense for the kitchen to be next to the dining room. So I kind of like that. I think we're going to see what the kitchen offers. Okay. It's a mixing bowl. Oven mitts. A dirty glass. Soap dispenser. We have wheat and a rain cloud and blue and red magnets holding them. Interesting. We have a food bowl for a pet. We have some jars with like maybe jam or something in it. Baking equipment. Rolling pin. Toaster. Scale. Paper towels. Ovens. Where's the food for sale? Oh. Banana gives... Okay. And this is a coin cost, I assume. I wonder if these change, or if this is always a thing. Lemon glazed salmon. Charbroiled Cajun spiced salmon. Lemon butter sauce served over spinach leaf. Plus 20 steps. Plus an additional 10 steps if you have an aquarium in your house. But we don't know how much that costs. Doesn't have a coin cost. Oh! Okay, this main course is served only in the dining room. Got it. Okay, so that one doesn't cost anything, but when we hit rank 8, if we hit rank 8, I don't want to be too pompous about it yet. But we're really close. Okay. Bananas cost 2, but they give 3 steps. Club sandwiches cost 8, and they give 15 steps. And bacon and eggs cost 8, and they give 10 steps. And add a morning room to today's draft pool. I don't know what that means, but interesting to keep in mind. Okay, the door is unlocked. All right. Hypothesis was proven. Fantastic. This is why you check things like that. Always. Always check. Ah, this... Both doors were locked. Damn. Okay, we're gonna use it, though. I don't want to backtrack. It's gonna cost a lot. And I need the coins. Yeah. Shit. Guest bedroom gives us 10 steps. Pantry gives us 4 coins. And we really need coins, especially if we're going to backtrack anytime soon. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. So I assume that means I can, where I can't back out right now, I could back out in the drawing room. I think that's what it's suggesting. But the cost of gem. I need the coins. Okay. Oh. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay, so the 4 coins was the change, and there's an apple right here. And that's it. So, if I'm made to believe that there are 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges, this would mean that there would be 4 apples left. And maybe, because we have to buy a banana in the store, that there would be only 4 bananas left too, if we're counting that one. Okay. Let's take this apple. It gives us 2 steps. Okay. So that covers the cost of this room, essentially. Let's see what's... Oh, no. Oh, no. We have to backtrack a long way. How many steps is that going to cost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. And we're going to lose a coin. Damn. Oh, man. Oh, look, the same plane drawing and someone painting a globe. Oh, man, that's brutal. Okay, well, we have to do it. It's the only way to press onward. It's now 2:15. It's okay. At least we don't have to interact with this anymore. And we want to make sure we go this way, because the other way doesn't lead anywhere. Wait a second. This hasn't changed, but now I see a 4 in there. I wonder if that has anything... It's a prayer 4. I don't know if that is intentional, but from back here, that totally looks like a 4. I guess it's very useful to backtrack right now as well, in that case. We have all this stuff again. Okay, we haven't really encountered anything else that seems relevant to this room. Okay, let's go up. Office. The opportunity to earn and spread coins. I don't know what that means, but that costs 2 gems. That's a really hefty price. I don't know if I'm into that. Corridor is always left unlocked, and that'll get us directly to rank 3. But we are kind of running low on steps now, and I want to be mindful of that. I just don't know if this is the correct spot to place a bedroom where it's a net neutral. It might be, though. I'm going to place a corridor first. Hopefully we get bedroom again. Soon. Some kind of vase. A lot of vases. We have a bride. We have a bridge crossing a river. Okay. Nothing else. Bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. I assume that would only matter if I had the nursery, right? That seems to make sense. The passageway is really great, but it costs 2 gems, and one of them would already be wasted. And if I run into an issue where I have rooms that are not good to me later on, and those gems are going to be really important, that's problematic. I don't know what the lavatory does yet, but I don't want to dead end myself already. I have to do the passageway, because both of those dead end me. Oh man, that's tough. That is tough. Only 25 steps left. Okay, we're gonna continue straight first. A boudoir doesn't do anything, it seems, but gives me it gives me a way to go. Guest bedroom again, plus 10, and that would be useful right here, I think. Because that's because the pantry, but then we have to go all the way back here. Oh no, it's not. I need to hopefully continue here. I don't know what a boudoir does. It doesn't say it does anything. Gymnasium gives us another way to go, but whenever we enter it, we lose 2 steps, and we can't really afford that at this point, I don't think. I might just do guest bedroom. We get the 10 extra steps, so that means by the time we get back to the passageway, we'll have we'll get 9. Okay. Maybe there's something else in here. I guess 8, because we have to enter and exit. There's the sailboat, a theater, some kind of flower or herb maybe. It's a basketball, some kind of plush animal, lamp, chair. We have another note. Let's read this note. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles, and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Interesting. So billiard game is math and darts. I assume there's a prize at the end of that too. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Do I remember what KL stood for? KL. I'm gonna write it still. KL, because we know that that's a someone, and it's clearly someone of some importance. Okay. Here we go. Back we go. We have a little bit extra steps now, though, so that I think that was good. And we got more information. Okay, commissary. Items are for sale. Utility closet gives us a breaker box. I wonder what the breaker box is going to be used for later, and if it's a good thing to have now. Commissary also costs a gem. I can't do that anymore. Bedroom is a net neutral on the rooms. And if we don't want to backtrack all the way, we could probably draft that. That makes sense. I mean, for being honest, I really don't feel like we're going to make it to the 9th rank, to the antechamber today. Let's do this. We've had it for a long time available to us. Okay. We get 2 steps. Painting of our grandfather clock. We have a statue of a pointing finger. Greetings from Reddington. Okay, little postcard. Top hat. We have a lock. That's a very detailed lock. There's really no symbol that I can discern from it. Another globe. Some kind of abstract art piece. Origami. More abstract art pieces. Another pawn. We've seen so many pawns. I wonder how many we've seen at this point, along with all the other pieces. That may be something I consider keeping track of next time. Billiard room. Bunk room. We don't want. Drawing room. Okay, so these ones won't lead anywhere, but this one will loop us. But we don't have gems. We have to do the billiard room, I think. The bunk room doesn't matter to us right now, but the billiard room can give us something very useful, and we're just talking about it. We got to do billiard room. There's a puzzle in here as well, which will be fun. Okay. Another bathtub. There's a bat. Okay, there's a pool supplies. Plus, minus, times, divided by. Okay, that's the puzzle spot. Is there anything back here? Okay. Any significance to the balls still on the table? 15, 13, 8. Is that 5, 3? Is that 12? Maybe it's about how many balls? 7? Let's see. Okay, 1. That blue, that section is highlighted in blue. 1 plus 2, maybe? If we're going by the plus, minus, multiply, divide. Okay. So 1 plus 2 is 3, right? I hope that's right. Okay, so 19 minus 13? Is that what that's suggesting? That's 6? No, damn it! Being on a controller wheel is very problematic for this one. Okay, so 19. I think the inside ring is, or not the ring, but the inside wedges are plus. Inside ring is minus. Outer wedge is multiply, and then outer ring is divide. That's what it seems like. So we need 6. 7 minus 4 is 3. And 3 times 3 is 9. Okay. 15 minus 13 is 2. But 2 times 3 is 6. 15, because we order of operations, right? So multiplication comes first. So that would mean 13 times 3 is 39. No, that can't be right. It must just be in the order here. I don't think order of operations matters right now. 2 times 3 is 6. Let's just see. If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. But... okay. That unlocked it. Okay. So keep that in mind. Order of operations does not apply. Just go in that... okay. Inside to outside. What is this? An electronic key card. Opens electronically powered security doors. Huh. We have not encountered any instance of that yet. Okay, now we have to go back to the entrance hall. We have only one other way to go, and that's right. Okay. So we got another wash there with the passageway, or with the bedroom rather. We don't have gems. Oh, wow. Our run's gonna end right here. Damn. Unless the utility closet has a key. This is it. Damn. It boxed us in. Oh, wait. I could redraw the floor plan. I almost forgot. We have the die for this reason. Give it to us. Okay. Shit. It didn't matter. No. Oh. A package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Oh, I can't go to the rumpus room. It gives me 8 coins, though, so that's something to keep in mind later. But it requires gems. We don't have that. Room counts as 2 bedrooms. Doesn't do anything for me now. But the mailroom gives us something in the future. It's going to help us in some way in the future. So we're going to draft the mailroom 100%. Order placed. I wonder what could be in this order. We have like a fir tree, a clothespin, Dad, 1809 Alice Drive, Fen Aries. We've heard this name before. Shit. Wasn't it the, it was the name at the bottom of the astronomy book, right? I think so. We have the extra steps, so we're gonna go back and check that. Okay, Simon P. Jones, that's us, right? Mount Holly Estate, Fen Aries, SKR 6789. 6789? I don't know what that. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Anything else in this mailroom? Like any last keys? Okay, there's another note here. Whoa, hold on a sec. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain. Denny Ravain. To sender, as he no longer is employed with our staff. There's something written down here. I can't read it. It's so small. Do I take a screenshot? I think I take a screenshot. Okay, here's the image. I'm not going to be able to read that still. Looks like a mail at the end. Did. There are 2 lines stacked on top of each other. This is not readable whatsoever. I wonder if there's a way or an item you can get that will allow this to be read. That FOL. That's definitely mail question mark. There's like an ON. There's an A. Among mail. I have no idea. OVE maybe? Move? Oh. Man, we almost had some kind of breakthrough maybe. Okay. Well, unfortunately, nothing I can really do about that now. Royal Mail. That's the Hawley Road, Hawley Manor. 453-4782. 453-4782. I'm not sure if that is relevant. Cinca Co. It's almost 5:15 now. I don't know if the time is relevant, really. I'm not sure. But before we call it a day, because we're out of options here, I do want to look at the observatory again. What was I looking for again? Oh, yeah, the book. Fen Aries. It is Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. Okay. I knew I saw that name. So, astronomy book, Fen Aries, and then this letter, also Fen Aries. Yeah, 100%. Okay. And yet it is getting darker out here, so it looks like time of day might be relevant. Make a wish. Well, what was my wish? Was I supposed to make one? On my own? Maybe something good will happen tomorrow. Well, there's stuff to do out here, too, it looks like. There's a pathway here. It's locked. Okay, but there's more to do. It's not just the mansion. And this is the roadway out, but I can go down here. Oh. Bizarre. Whoa. Nothing I can do. What is that for? Is it something I can unlock later? There's a fork in the road. Oh, is that our tent? It said we couldn't stay in the manor. I mean, I wouldn't really want to anyway. We've got something else over there, too. Is this our tent? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, I don't want to go in there yet. I want to continue exploring. There's some kind of orchard There's a bunch of apples. It's a combination. Shit. Oh. I don't think we know this. I don't think we've had any information for this yet. But we have a couple numbers that we can... No, we don't really have numbers. Unless... now, see, now I'm so intrigued now because we had the key, the tag that says 10 on it. We had what I thought was a 4 on that prayer picture, but it wasn't exactly a 4, it just looked like it. So now I'm really curious as to secret messages that are subliminally planted into these pictures. We also have 1809, which seems to be an address. So I'm going to try that because we do actually have a full combination of something. Okay, it's locked still. That did not work. But there's a shit ton of apples. I wonder if that means more steps for us in the future. What's going on here? Nothing. We don't know. Looks like some kind of garage. Or some kind of store for supplies. There's a bird bath. Whoa. I feel like I just saw something. Okay, I guess not. Eyes are playing tricks on me. See, look, now, oh my god, I'm going to be so much more attentive now. I feel like I was already kind of, but maybe I was missing other things too, and it's too late to go back in there. God, this is crazy. The depth, I feel like I've discovered so little, but there's so much depth here. This is sick. Is this going to cost another step? We have another boarded up door here. It looks like there's a mine cart rail. Like a vista point. It's broken off on one end. We still can't walk over it. It's a beautiful waterfall. There's stuff down here! Holy crap! Are there any notes anywhere? Another bird bath? Nothing on this bench? Oh my god! This is creepy. Oh, yeah, I don't like this. We can't jump. So this is as far as we can go here. That's kind of creepy. I want to nope out of this place. But man, this is insane. There's so much depth. Wow. Holy crap. Well, let's go call it a day. And with all that in mind, I'm going to call it a day myself here for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, thank you. And thank you for sticking around so long as well. I think that's really, really awesome. You're awesome, I guess, that you would choose to spend an hour or so, however long this episode is going to be on YouTube with me. I think that's so special. I'm really appreciative. And of course, if you want to see more content just like this, I do a podcast. I do other gameplay videos, at least in the near future. I plan to, including more blueprints, because I'm super intrigued at what other secrets this game has in store. So if you want to stay tuned for anything like that, if any of that sounds good, consider subscribing to the channel. Consider following my other socials. It's always free, and you can change your mind later. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.